Hey guys, and welcome back to the most anxiety inducing game ever. Seriously. I don't want to go through that again. Please. No. Oh. Holy freaking crap. I don't. Baby legs. Bathe me in your spit. Goodness. Dude, I don't want another water level. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna check around. Okay, we got storage. Okay, I have noticed something. When I edit my videos, now I link up my audio and my video by doing a start and a visual start, so they start at the same time. But for some reason, something is going on. My audio, my voice audio keeps desyncing with the video. I don't understand it. I've had this happen before, and it doesn't happen all the time. It's very rare. It only happens to certain games and whatever else I'm recording. So, yeah, I'm gonna go where it wants me to.
Have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
That's cool and all, but I want to look at everything first before I go down. We're just gonna go to the other places, if it'll let us. And it will. Is this another? Yeah, so I have a desyncing issue with this game, and I'm really not sure why, because I really can't explain it. It's kind of annoying. Like you have it all synced up, and then you get however many minutes long, and the audio is messed up. And you have no idea. And you have no idea how it's become desynced. It is just the strangest thing. So I'm really not sure how to fix it, you know? Because once you sync up the audio, it shouldn't desync. So what's the deal? I've never been able to figure it out. It's just so weird. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Russian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. I guess that's how you say it. It was as it was told about. An underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Albstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetched the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue, shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear the pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has nearly been a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Albstadt. Your friend and mentor, Henrik Cornelius Agrippa. It's a hoot-hoot! Oh, you can look outside. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay. Oh. Frickin' yes! A doggy? Okay. Ah, there's blood. I'm just kind of weary. There's blood here. Okay.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Dude, what? Chambers of the human skull? Excuse me. Oh, wait. Milestones of human anatomy. Understanding locomotion. Understanding balance. Oh my gosh, the canine jaw. Mr. Doggo there. There's a paper. Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Okay. Oh, there's a doggy head. You want to be Cerberus? We need another head. We can make Cerberus! Okay, we got 3 freaking heads now. Let's do this. Okay. Am I messed up for doing that? Hey! Hey! That one has a head. I'm scared of that. I'm not too scared. I'm not too scared of these. Because I don't think they do anything. But if this was Corpse Party, oh, you bet I would not be hanging around for very long. Put some clothes on. Oh gosh! It's not the. It was. It was the change of vision and the noise that scared me. It wasn't the frickin' skeletons. God. Actually, can I burn these? Yes. Okay. What did I do? Okay, it's just a slight headache. Dude, you look angry. Should put some clothes on. What if they, like, started walking because you're throwing things at them? Oh my gosh. That would freak me out. Is this an apple? Ew, it's rotten apple. Do you want this? Ew! Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Okay. Well, there's really nothing in here. Just a note in tinderbox, as far as I can tell. Someone throw me? The cracked window panes are held together by a few... Dude, I could break this. Aya! Oh, I missed. Though I haven't explored everything yet. At least I got that. Okay. Alright. We're good. Got a tinderbox. I'm guessing I go this way. Spreading outside now. Poor doggos. Okay. Elevator renovation plans. Dot dot dot. I guess you can't make it out. Elevator schematics. Using steam power for elevation. Chamber controller. Emergency decelerator. Alright, let's click. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries from where I came. Mankind has not even wasted a breath. I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Whatever that's supposed to be. Okay, we're doing great. Ah. Okay. Well. Okay. Alrighty. I doubt anything's coming through, but just in case. grab the thingy. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meters should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions for phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Flow cycle rod. And that's basically everything in this area. We've looked at everything, so now we have to go back. Okay, a tree is falling down. Rip that tree. And picked up the orb as one would an apple, and pondered on the strange happenings. I feel safe in here. So, I'm probably gonna do this one next time. I guess we'll just, like, work our way there, and then finally into there, because I'm sure all of the pieces are going to be in these. Holy freaking crap, I just boosted myself. But alas, it is that time to end the video once again. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. This video was less stress-inducing than the last one. Interesting. Okay. This is a thing. Anyway.